Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope that this finds you leaning in toward hope, possibility, new life as we embrace Emmanuel, God with us. It's a calm before the storm here in my apartment. My sons are going to be arriving in a couple of hours and we're going to be diving into all these great presents. Bowie will be opening his stocking. But I got my Christmas present a little bit early this year because I had the privilege of being at the Lancaster airport and greeting the other 3 children from the Rahim family when they finally got here after 3 years of waiting from Kabul. And some of us on the welcome team got to the airport before the rest of the family. We actually beat Najib and Malale and the other kids. And what that meant was a few of us got the chance to observe, particularly Najib, seeing his 3 oldest children for the first time since they were split apart at the airport in Kabul in that evacuation. And I got to tell you, friends, I experienced God in Christ, the divine among us, every bit of hope, possibility, the more excellent way of love as it should be in that reunion. Tearful, palpable emotion. Najib even walked up to me and embraced me and let me be a part of that love and that celebration in a way that gave me an experience of what I call God in Christ. Now, I know that our Muslim friends have different ideas about how God works in the world. But you know something? The big lesson that I get, the big gift that I get this year is this ongoing sense that our God is so big. We are fools when we attempt to define it. But nonetheless, we need some kind of words. We need symbols. We need outward visible signs of the inward graces, our sacraments, right? But our story, especially our Christmas story, is true to the extent that it works as a universalized metaphor. And one of the things that I loved about our talk last night on Christmas Eve was that we really did consider the way that rebirth, this symbol of a baby that we want to nurture and give every fighting chance to thrive in our world, speaks to our instincts to protect things that we love, to get involved and to care for new life, new possibility, hope, our Boston Terriers. Right, buddy? So this year, I really do pray that we'll have the courage to embrace the story that we tell in a way that is radically inclusive. Consider the possibility that Christ really could be another name for everything. And the way that we worship, the way that we lean into the teachings and the lived witness of Jesus isn't something that separates us out so much as something that prepares us to be available to everyone in the best possible way, given the limitations of our humanity. Because if it really is about love, if God is love, that God was most present to me this year in that moment when I watched Najib embrace his eldest sons and his daughter and see the way that hope and persistence created something so beautiful. And this year we are going to have a great time continuing to welcome our friends in the Rahim family and helping them to build this rich new life here in our extended community, allowing our own religion to transcend our religion as we recognize that, hey, we're ultimately about hope. And we are uniquely positioned as Episcopalians to allow ourselves to embrace people who think differently than we do, who believe differently than we do, but to make sure that we allow it all to be navigated with love, with compassion. And so that is the Christmas spirit that I'm in this morning, and I want to thank you for allowing me to share a little bit of that with you. I'm going to attempt my first sweet potato casserole here. I hope it goes well, because the boys will be very disappointed if I screw it up. So, hey, Bowie, you want to say Merry Christmas? Bowie and I wish you all a very Merry Christmas. And we love you. We are thankful for each and every one of you. And as we used to say in the bars, we will see you in church. Merry Christmas, friends.